Hello friends and welcome to Digimento. Today we will be talking a little bit about the discipline techniques for competitive exams. As you all know, one of the most important, or I'll say that the most important character that a student who is preparing seriously for any competitive exam requires is discipline. So today we will be discussing some of the discipline techniques for competitive exams. So let's move on to the lecture, move on to the video. But before that, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe, and also please do press the bell icon for receiving the notifications. So this is our channel, and if you are preparing for GATE, NTA, UGC NET or PGT Computer Science, you can avail our online courses. We are providing you online courses for the same. For your classes, you can get in touch with us in this number, or you can check the website. This is our website, www.digimento.com. So this is the website from where you can get the details about the courses that we provide, or you can make a call to this number for getting more details about the courses that we provide. Now let's move on. Let's see. First of all, let us understand what is self-discipline. So what is self-discipline? Whenever this term self-discipline comes to my mind, the first thing that I remember, or one quote that I always remember is, it is always better to suffer the pain of discipline than to suffer the pain of regret. So you have two choices. One is to be disciplined now. So this is first pain is the pain of discipline. The second one is the pain of regret. So this pain of regret will last forever if you are not able to achieve your dream. Whereas the pain of discipline, so you have to suffer this pain only until your aim is achieved. Once you reach your target, then you will have a bright future, or whatever, you have that sense of satisfaction that your goal is met. So you have two choices. One is to suffer the pain of discipline, or second one is to suffer the pain of regret. You have to choose any one of them. Okay. So what is self discipline? Whenever this question comes to my mind, this is the answer that I get. So self discipline is something, for you have to suffer some pain, but you will definitely achieve your goal. But in case if you have no self discipline, then you will forever have to suffer the pain of regret. Self discipline is nothing, it is self control. So self discipline means self control, controlling yourself. It is the ability to avoid unhealthy excess of anything that could lead to negative consequences. So it is something which helps you to avoid something in excess, something unhealthy in excess. For example, if you have a passion for watching movies, okay, suppose you love watching movies. Even I do love watching movies. But what happens if you're preparing for a competitive exam? You should maintain a balance between your interest or your pastime and what you are pursuing for. So you cannot always watch the movies. You have to find time for movies, certainly. You should have some pastime, but you should be able to control the amount of time that you dedicate for watching your movies or your favorite pastime. So this is self discipline, avoiding unhealthy excess. So watching movies to an extent, it's not unhealthy, but if it crosses the limit, if the time limit is crossed, then it can have negative consequences. Again, self-discipline is the ability to forego instant and immediate gratification and pleasure. So it is the ability to forego. Forego means you have to avoid. Forego is avoiding instant and immediate gratification and pleasure. Let us take the same example of our movie. Suppose a new movie is released of your favorite actor, and you want to watch the movie, but your exam is 1 week later. So if you go for the movie, definitely it is going to give you an instant pleasure, immediate gratification, happiness, but it will not last forever. Maybe you will have to compromise on your studies, and then what will happen? Then you will lose the exam. So that regret will stay forever. So self discipline means you have to forego certain things or avoid certain things which will give you a pleasure for sure, but which is only instant or short lived in nature. True self-discipline, it's not a punitive or restrictive lifestyle as some people think. So punitive, or what is meant by restrictive? It means that self-discipline is not something that somebody forces upon you. It is not something anybody can force on you. It should come from within. If it does not come from within, then you cannot adhere to it. So that is why it is called self-discipline. You have to bring it up by yourself. Now, why is self-discipline important? Here we will understand how self-discipline can help you achieve your goal, whether it is an examination or any goal that you set for yourself. So how does self-discipline help in achieving that? First of all, it creates a habit. So self-discipline creates a habit. Habit means a activity that you will continuously do. Okay. So habit, it creates a habit. Most people never remains disciplined in their lives because they are lazy, and successful people discipline themselves to work and stay consistent to it, and it becomes a habit. So if you practice self discipline for a while, it will become a habit which you will automatically continue to do. Okay. Secondly, it will help you to get the things done. Things done here refers to your goals. It can be short term, it can be small goals, it can be long term, it can be bigger dreams or goals. So self discipline will help you achieve your goals, or whatever you want to get done, self discipline will help you in achieving that. So when you discipline yourself to finish every single thing, you form a personality around it, and this habit makes you an achiever in your life. So this is what. So when you discipline yourself to finish every single thing, you form a personality around it, and this habit will make you a achiever in your life. Now it helps you to focus on your goal, on your dream. So it helps you to focus on your goals, and when you're focused on your goal, it will become complete, every single thing that needs to be done. It boosts your self-esteem and work ethic. Self-esteem means that your self-respect or your self-esteem about yourself. So success comes to those who believe in themselves and who is the hardest worker in the room, which helps to achieve our objectives. So when you're self-disciplined, you will have a confidence in yourself that you have stick on to your target. You are able to finish your micro targets. So this will boost your self-esteem. And it helps to achieve mastery. Mastery means to become a master in what you are doing. So to achieve what you're or master in what you're doing. So success comes to those who are masters, not beginners, and mastery comes with discipline. So this is about mastery. It helps to become best version of yourself. So self discipline will help you to become the best version of yourself, because you are putting in your time, your efforts, and everything you have to the right direction. So it will help you to become the best version of yourself. You will see that if you practice self discipline, you will become better day by day. Okay. And you cannot become successful with the personality you currently have, and so you need improvements in every single day. So you cannot become successful with the personality that you have to be a better person. You need improvement every day. If you do not improve, you will stay as you are. You will not make success. And it helps you to control appetite, impatience, anger, and instinctive reactions. Instinctive reactions mean sudden reactions, like for example heat of the moment reactions. So it helps you to control the appetite, impatience, anger, and instinctive reactions. It enables you to resist all kinds of unnecessary temptations, such as overreacting, watching too much TV, gossiping, gambling, or taking unnecessary risk. So these are the things. Okay, it enables you to resist all kinds of unnecessary temptations, such as overeating, watching too much TV. So these are all like unhealthy behavior. So it helps you to control or resist all of them. So again, a person with a disciplined mind controls what he or she says and can therefore keep good relationships, because if a person is disciplined, it will help in achieving the control of your mind control. Now, okay, so with that, a person will be able to build better relationships. Okay. A self-disciplined person has more control over his or her thoughts and reactions. So a self-disciplined person has more control over the thoughts and reactions. Now, A self-disciplined person usually commands respect from other people and does not easily feel hurt or insulted by what people say or do. So, a self-disciplined person usually commands respect from other people. So, the behavior of the person will be better. And for that matter, the person commands respect from other people and does not easily feel hurt or insulted by what people say or do. Okay, so he or she will have a control of her own emotions. So his emotions towards others will be controlled. Also the reaction towards the other people's emotions will also be controlled. Now, what are the steps for self discipline? So let's see what are the steps. And uh, maybe I am able to say all this. Even for me, it's very difficult to implement all this. But if you try, if you give a really good try, you can definitely do this. So first one is to remove the temptations. Now, eat brain food before you begin. That means you have to think. Okay, then do away with perfect timing. Why? Because do not wait for the perfect time. So you have to start now. If you have a goal, it's high time that you start. Do not wait for the perfect timing, or what you say, to get all things fall in place. So do not wait for all the things to fall in place. Ask yourself, if I had to, could I? And give yourself rewards, which means you have to encourage yourself. So give yourself rewards. Okay, encouragement of yourself. Okay, so these are some of the steps. And start small. Start small means maybe start by forcing yourself to study. I have to for just 10 straight minutes with 5-minute breaks in between. Maybe if you are targeting for something that you haven't done earlier, so maybe initially you have that difficulty. So you can start small, which means you can start with micro targets and eliminate all the distractions. You yourself know what are your distractions. You know better who you are and what are the weakness that you have, what are the distractions that you have. It can be your family, it can be your friends, it can be some of your hobbies, or it can be anything, relationships. So eliminate all the distractions and know your inclinations and have planned goals and strategies. Planning is very important. Without planning, you cannot achieve anything. And use technology. So these times, the use of technology can be very well utilized, because the technology has grown so much that it is capable of helping human beings. So these are few steps. And make decisions in advance. Make decisions in advance, not just decisions, and stick on to the decision. So you have to stick on to those decisions. Create a routine. So create a timetable for yourself and create a routine and stick on to it. Then next is time management. So you have to manage your time well. Meditation, yoga, all this can improve your self discipline. Self care is very important. If you cannot love yourself, you cannot love anybody else. So self care is very, very important. If you love music, if music can heal your soul, do that. If you want to go for some exercises, then do that. Whatever makes you happy, find some time for doing that, but it should not be in an unhealthy manner. So some time you have to find doesn't mean that you have to give your entire time for doing what you like. So you have to find some time for yourself. It can be your own personal time, movies, music, maybe you want to do anything. Also you can find time for that. Persistence and perseverance. So you have to continue working on your dream until it is achieved. Never stop until the goal is met. And finally, self discipline is the number one delineating factor between rich, middle class, and the poor. So, what you become, it's not your whatever. I have heard this quote, this is not my quote. So, it's not your mistake that you are born to a poor family or your economical or social background is low. It's not your mistake. But if you die so, which means if you die as a poor person or socially backward person, it's entirely your mistake, because a lifetime was there, a lifetime of opportunities were in front of you to develop yourself. And to develop that thing, First thing that you need is self discipline. So for anything to be achieved, first thing that you should pursue is self discipline. I wish you all the very best for whatever goals you have set in your mind, be it examination, be it family goals, be it relationship goals, be it anything. I wish you all the very best, and I hope you will all be able to achieve it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, do share it with your friends. Thank you.